Hello guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So my friends, urgent update on the S&P 500, ticker SPX, or let's say the US stock market, because that reflects quite well what could happen if we see here a sell-off or even a market crash. Yeah, guys, the news saying here in German, Märzwahnsinn, that means March maniac, and yes, it is indeed a maniac month. It is not unusual that we have some bearish price action in March. That happens over and over again, but we are really at the edge here of seeing a sell-off, a market crash here for the US stock market, guys. But for now, I can give you good news, because we managed to regain here one of the price levels which avoid a market crash. So my theory is, guys, yeah, that we see here a shakeout here now, maybe in March and April, and a big rally in May, June 2025. So I give you now here my updated chart analysis, guys. This is of course not financial advice. This is my opinion here based on the chart. So guys, let's start with the indicators. Then you will quite quick understand what I mean. So the S&P 500 is of course in a super strong uptrend. So don't get scared, guys. Yeah, when we talk about a market crash, we could see here a massive pullback that usually lasts here not longer than 1 year. So if we start to crash, the S&P 500 will come back here in the 4,800 point range. I'm quite sure about that, because we can see that all open down gaps here, the orange lines in the weekly chart, we are here in the weekly chart and TradingView, guys. Those gaps have always been filled. So that is just, yeah, more or less predictable that this will happen, guys. Before we talk here about the up price levels, this is one of my missions here, guys, to predict short squeezes, and we had here 4 successful squeezes this week. After my prediction, of course, the biggest squeeze only in this week, I had 4 short squeezes in total, but the biggest one was this one here with 322% in 1 day. This also normally don't happen, guys, when the market is super bearish. So March is a bearish month, but that doesn't mean that the market is bearish overall. So we are still in a very bullish market structure. Only the March as a month is quite bearish. So we had here a 322% squeeze. I posted this ticker here on Patreon. This is one of my swing trade alerts. You can see here the yellow line was the day when I posted that. The stop loss level was mentioned. The last point of exit was mentioned. And you can see that was almost picture perfect here. Just a couple of cents before the stop loss here. This ticker started to squeeze, and we hit on the dot my last exit price level. So we could make here a 322% profit. Then on Friday we had this squeeze here, 158%. Also here was the day when I posted that on Patreon. This ticker bounced here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, and then started to squeeze 158%. I just want to show you guys that it is possible to predict short squeezes. This is one of my missions here. That's why I started this channel, also to educate you in trading, but also to predict short squeeze stocks. So if you want to see here my secret short squeeze stocks, you can join us here on Patreon. The full package membership is the most popular membership which I have, where I of course share all my short squeeze stocks, and you get also access to my trading tutorials, member FAQ section, stuff like that, guys. The link is patreon.com/blackbelttrader, and also available here in the video description. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or advanced trader, everybody is welcome to join, guys. We're growing every day. So guys, why do I don't say we see a market crash, guys? Warning, because we have this purple EMA line here in the chart. Usually I don't use EMA lines to for my trading strategies, but it can help to spot what is the sentiment. And we retouched, you can see the last touch point we had of this purple EMA line was here back in October 2023. 2024 we never touched this trend line again, and now for the first time we came back here, guys. We have here a massive shakeout, and you can see that happened here last week. Yeah, so we even closed below that EMA line here, and then the dip has been bought up. We still closed below that EMA line, but this week, guys, I have to zoom in because that was a close call here. You can see we closed above this EMA line. That doesn't mean that the market starts now to squeeze, but I said when we don't close here between $5,656, the market is still not bearish. So next week, guys, we have to hold that, and in best case we start to close a full green weekly candle body over this price level here of $5,656. If that happens, guys, if we can confirm that the bulls are still here, that the bulls stronger than the bears, guys, I have no doubt that we will see here some massive market rally incoming in I think in May and June 2025, and the price goals, guys, are very clear already. I'm talking about this since months on my channel here, that I'm not bearish right now, but I will inform you immediately here on my channel when the market turns bearish. For now, what I think the scenario will be that if we see here support, I said that before, guys, that I don't focus too much on EMA lines. So what I want to see is that the S&P 500 here is closing above this trend channel line here, guys. Here is the trend channel line. So in best case, we close over 5,700 points here, somewhere here in that range, 5,690, 5,700. If we see the price closing next week here, that looks for me super, super bullish. What I want to see, yeah, because we could see here a blueprint of the year 2020 and 2021. We had this massive, massive short squeeze rally in 2020 and 21, and we had already so many short squeezes, and we also have the confirmation that the market is still able to push here stocks 300% in a single day, and that is normally not that usual in a bear market. So that's why I think, guys, we could see here a blueprint of 2021 where we get completely overbought, and that means for this year, for 2025, that we have to touch here the top line of this red trend channel. I personally expect the price somewhere here in the $6,440 range for the S&P 500, guys. When we come to this price range here, when we start to close this green line here, or to touch this green line, or even the top line here of this trend channel, it could be higher, of course. If we squeeze a little bit later, let's say in July, then it could be even higher, 6,480. But somewhere here in this price range, guys, when we come back in this red trend channel, then the warning signs are on. Don't get me wrong, guys. We have here already the first warning, the first slap from the bearish market makers. They said, hey guys, be careful. If we want, we can just bring the market down. So they made their attempt here already. You can see the red volume here. I mentioned that in my previous video that we have here an incredible red volume, and they already showing their strength here. If they want to sell off, guys, they bring the market down. But when we see the overall structure for many stocks like Tesla or even Bitcoin, XRP, it doesn't matter which kind of asset, then we know that there is some more room to go to the upside. And I think that would just make sense that the market makers bring one more time FOMO in. Everybody buy the stocks when they are completely overbought, and then they rip, you know, they crush the market, and then a lot of people will lose their money if you don't know how to deal with that situation, guys. That's why I keep you updated here on my channel about the S&P 500, and of course also a lot of other stocks are here part of my channel, guys. If you want to copy here the price goals, as I said, the price goal which I expect is $6,440 here in that range as a price target if we see a squeeze. And for next week, guys, $5,660 should be the price which we have to keep, and everything over $5,700 is very, very bullish for the S&P 500. When you want to copy the price goals here from my chart and the chart patterns here, this is everything based on TradingView. This is the chart program that I use for all my videos and all my trades. If you want to learn trading, guys, please watch my content. Feel free. I share here a lot of knowledge with you. Join us on Patreon. You have a lot of benefits there. Also my trading tutorials, the FAQ section, and my short squeeze stocks. And of course, get yourself a good chart tool that you can rebuild here the algos, that you know where the algos are waiting here. That will help you a lot, guys. That will increase your trading strategy a lot. So if you want to get TradingView today, I can offer you here a $15 discount link on the premium tier. This special TradingView discount link is also available in the video description. My friends, that was the quick and dirty update on the S&P 500. I hope that was helpful for you. If you don't want to miss any updates, please hit the like and subscribe button right now. I thank you so much for your support. I appreciate that. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next one. Arigatou gozaimasu. Vielen Dank. Alles Gute und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.